All right, so we are live, and today I have an unboxing for you today. Now, this lens that you probably saw on the um, title and the thumbnail just was released, I believe, middle of last week, and I have it right here for this Z-Mount specifically because I think it's going to pair really well with my Nikon Z6 Mark III. As many of you know, I do own the Z8, but I think a lens that's like a 35mm F1.8 would pair really well with this nice compact camera right here. So with that said, I'm going to do a live unboxing, and I've never used it, as you can tell. It's still in the box that it arrived from China. And we're going to take a look at it. I want to share my first opinion, what I think about it. Now, in the past, I reviewed the 7Artisan 85mm F1.8, but I did it for L mount. And I really enjoy that lens. Matter of fact, I use that lens quite often. And but as many of you know, I use Nikon a lot specifically for photography. So when they asked if I wanted to take a look at this lens, I said, hey, do you have it for Z-Mount? They did, and here we are today. So with all that said, I want to give a quick second to wait for more folks to come jump on through before I go ahead and open up this box right here. If you have any questions about this lens once I do open it, definitely post it down below. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you go ahead and smash that like for me. Come on now, people. Okay, King Krug, low key, I thought you were unboxing the ZR. Hey, brother, you know what? One day, don't you worry about that, my man. We're gonna get that ZR. As you know, I got my hands on it just to first preview, but when I do get it, I want to do an in-depth review for sure. Okay, are you looking at the ZR, King Krug? Are you looking at it? Now, one thing I do want to share with you is this lens right here. Bam! This was the previous, let me put that back there. This was the first 7 Artisan lens that I reviewed. This is that 85. Oh, you ordered a few. Okay, King Krug. I'm actually really eyeballing the Pixis 12K, so I'm not gonna lie. The Pixis 12K is kind of my jam. It's really gonna do a lot for me for filmmaking. I like the codecs, I like the color, I like DaVinci Resolve. So I might end up with the Pixis 12K sooner or later. Okay, if not by end of winter for sure. Okay, because I got to move. So anyway, this right here is the 85 1.8. And when I reviewed this lens, which you could check out on my channel, it did a great job. This lens is actually really good. It's for L mount, as you can see right here. And the autofocus capability was fantastic. You know what, for this lens, look, it's metal body, right? Very compact. And quite honestly, believe it or not, folks, the 1.8 aperture is underrated, I think, in my opinion. I think it's dramatically underrated. I think a lot of people out there would be just fine with an f1.8 lens. I could be wrong. Feel free to post down below. But I think from a lot of people, especially if you're starting out and you want to get some great portraits, fastest way, get an f1.8 prime lens. It's affordable, and now they're built really, really well. This is all metal body here. You get a little, what is it, a little function button there, autofocus, manual focus switch, and look at that, you get, and it feels nice and smooth, okay? It's not like, it's not too tough, but it's not too light, okay? And then there has the auto aperture right there. So this lens is actually really nice because if you want something compact, light, and to give you some bang for your buck, you can't beat a lens like this for portraits at 85. That's why I'm super excited to be opening up this 35mm to see what that's about, okay? Because I'm a huge fan of 35mm, especially if you just want a good general purpose. Hey, I just want to walk around and take some pictures, okay? So this one, though, as I said, is for L mount. Today, we're going to open up one for Z mount. All right. Yes, exactly, King Crook. That 12K Pixis looks banging. Are you comparing this to Nikon's? No, I don't have that lens, ironically. I went straight to the pro lenses. I didn't really get f1.8 lenses, but I could though. Let me reach out to Mike's camera. Maybe they'll let me borrow one, and then I could do a comparison. That'd be a great video, a comparison video. Okay. Right now, we're gonna just do a nice, simple unboxing and give you first impression. Let me know what you think, etc., etc., etc. All right. All right. Let's get to it. Let me put my Z6 III over here, and now let's open up this box. How do I want to do this here? Boy, they taped it up good, I'll tell you that, to get through embargo and everything else. And just to let you know, like when you get stuff from China now, you got to take care of that tariff, okay? So I had to pay like 33 bucks to get this thing on over here to get through the tariffs and all. So it's messing up the game for influencers. Anyway, here we go. Very nice packaging. I appreciate that. Now, I'd love to get my hands on some of their cine lenses. Look at that bubble wrap. I always keep this stuff because you just never know if you need it for like sending in your own stuff for repair. So I always keep the stuff. If you're enjoying this stuff right now, please feel free to smash that like button, all right? We got 20 people here. Let's try to get at least 10 likes on this video, please. 10 likes. That's all that'll make me a happy camper. And there we go. Let's get this up higher. That's all we need. Cool. All right, I just wanted to increase the lighting, make sure you guys can see everything as I do it, okay? Cool. Yes, smash that like for me, please. All right, here we are. The 7Artisans 35mm F1.8 lens, as you can tell, is for a full frame. This one is for Z-Mount, so that's super cool. If I had my special effects, I'd definitely throw a Randy Savage in there with a, oh yeah. So it can do up to 0.4 meters. Okay, that's its focus distance. And then 64 millimeter width. Well, we all know what a 35 kind of does. I like this part, 62 millimeter filter thread. So that means it's going to be nice and compact if you need to shoot this using video. I mean, if you need to shoot video with it, that filter is not going to be terribly expensive. I have a lot of 67 millimeters, so I can use a step down ring or a step up ring, whatever it's called, and I will be good to go if I want to use it for video. Drunk wedding photographer. Oh yeah, you already know, brother. You already know. If you enjoy this stuff, everybody, please smash that like for me, all right? I want to do more unboxing videos like this. Let me know if you like doing unboxing videos like this, okay? Because this is very cool. I got some more stuff coming up that I think can interest a lot of you out there, all right? Okay, so let's see. Push this bad boy open. That's the one thing about these lens brands. They really do a great job at making the boxes look nice. I kind of think it's from like iPhones. Like if you ever buy an iPhone or Apple product, their boxes are super nice, right? And I kind of think they kind of got the game too. It's like these boxes are really, really nice, okay? And as many of you know, I use like 7Artisans, Sigma, Suray, and what's my other third-party brand? And Viltrox, of course. And quite honestly, these what you want to call third-party lenses are absolutely doing a phenomenal job. Like, it used to have a bad stigma, I would say, for sure, 10 years ago. Now that is not the case. That's why bringing a lens like this to all of you can really help you out because it's super affordable. At most, this lens is only $299. Okay, so if you're starting out as a photographer and you want to get away from your kit lens and you shoot like events or casual walking around, street photography, a 35 is fantastic. And for $299, I'm sure you can't beat it. All right, I'm sure you cannot. All right, let's open this thing up. Of course, you got your little manual for the one person out there that'll probably read it. And it's got it in, I'm sure, multiple languages. Look at that. I think that's, if it's not Dutchland, it's something I don't know. All right. And then we got, what character is that? It might be Chinese, okay? I took one semester of Mandarin. I can't remember if that's Man, I think it is. I think it is. Okay, but that's my one semester of Mandarin trying to tell you. All right, but either way, here's everything you need that you probably will not read. Let's be honest. We already have the USB-C for, I'm sure, updating the firmware on this lens. So it comes with that, which most lens nowadays comes with, which is pretty cool. I have so many USB-C cords. I mean, I could start a telecom company. This is crazy. Let's see. All right, so that's the box where the lens is, and here is the lens. All right, drum roll. Let's get a drum roll. And there it is. Do-do-do-do. That's about as special effects sounds you're gonna get, everybody, okay? But there we are in all its glory. Again, with a very consistent design, a plastic bayonet. Okay, plastic bayonet, no surprise. This is only a $2.99 lens, so, you know, hold your comments to yourself. But what's cool about this, all metal. All metal. Okay? It's pretty much the same style exactly as the 85 that I have right here. Okay? Here's the 85. Here's that 35. And it's pretty much exactly the same in terms of design, manufacturing, etc. So, metal exterior. This feels good. This feels good. I can hear it. It's not as super quiet, but feels good. Got the auto aperture, manual autofocus right here, switch. Very cool. And your function button right there. Let's look at the rear cap, okay? So just like the other one had an L, this one has clearly a Z-mount on it. Let me see. There you go. Can you guys see the Z-mount right there? There we go. That's the Z-mount. And then here's the rear element. Very nice. And there's the USB-C port right there. Update the firmware. You know what? This thing looks kind of sexy. Let's be honest. Okay. Let me put that rear cap back on. And here we go. The 16mm filter thread right in the front. Very nice. Very compact. And honestly, for a 35-1.8, this looks nice. Looks real good. What do you guys think? What do you think out there? A 35mm F1.8 for Z-mount for only $2.99. Only $2.99. I have the link. It's down in the description if you want to check this lens out for yourself. And if you like this video, smash that like button, okay? Don't be cheap now. Smashing a like right now for today only is free $99. All right? But nonetheless, very nice design. Here it is with the hood on top. I wish it could, maybe it's the way I'm doing it. I'd like a nice little click on it, you know? Okay, okay, there it is. There is a little click. Okay, so there we are. I mean, for $2.99, it's really a solid choice. Looks nice. Now, let's put it on the Nikon Z6 Mark III and see what it looks like, okay? If you have any questions, comments, post them down below. So I got a CF Express card in here. Got a card in there. Take some pics. I believe this battery, yep, battery is in there. And it is fully charged, okay? Let me put it on photos, though. I've been using this for video for a month now, and I haven't shot a single photo with it probably in a couple months, to tell you the truth. I record a lot of my YouTube videos with this camera. This right here. This thing is tried and true. If you're a solo filmmaker or a content creator, the Z6 Mark III is fantastic for recording YouTube videos. Great color comes out of it. Autofocus is super reliable. I really like this camera. I tend to use the Z8 now for all of my still photography due to the high res, but let's be honest, the Z6 Mark III is nice and compact. All right, let's put this lens on there, okay? Take off the thing, little lens cap. And there we go. That's what it looks like on the Z6 Mark III. Okay. Let me see if we got any questions. Any questions, let me know. Post them down below. In the meantime, smash that like, okay? Smash that like. If you like getting these unboxing videos where I do it live with all of you, please smash that like. All right. So here we go from the left side of the camera. It pairs really, really well with the Z6 Mark III, let's be honest. It's a really nice size. Here it is with me holding it. Like a 35mm if you just want to do some street photography, casual walk-around event photography. That's a really nice pairing, let's be honest. Some lenses I put on there, even like my favorite Z50 F1.8 Z lens, it's a gorgeous lens, but the balance is definitely going to be off because it's so front heavy. But this setup is really nice and compact, right? Look at that. It looks good on the camera too. So very, very nice. Now, let's see what we could do with this bad boy. Let's turn off auto. Let's turn that off. Cool. Let's turn it to 1.8. Let's just see what it could do, you know? Let's use this 85. Okay. Whoa. I don't have it on manual focus for some odd reason. Cool. Give me a second, just gotta switch this. All my settings are discombobulated since I've been shooting video. Turn that off. Turn this off. Gotta turn a lot of stuff off here. Turn that off. And then turn that off. Cool. Let's see. I want to try to get it to the point where you guys... Oh, that's nice. Okay. Cool. So let's do this. I'm going to move this back some. Move it back. There we go. Now, so you can see this. There we go. Cool. Now let me see. Turn it off. Autofocus. Let me go to point. I'm going to go to the point on this one. Let's make it a small area autofocus. There we go. That's nice and sharp. Hold on. It's nice. Oh, well, it's hard to see through there, but it is nice and sharp. You know what? I don't mind a 1.8, even though we all want 1.2s and everything else. You can still get great separation with a 1.8 lens, and it is so compact and lightweight. It's much more friendlier to travel. Like if I was to travel with primes, it would be 1.8 because, well, first of all, they're much cheaper, right? It's way more compact and it's much lighter. So again, this is the Z6 Mark III with the 35 1.8, and it is really easy to handle. I could definitely see myself shooting for a few hours at an event, casually, street photography, etc. And 1.8 is going to give you that separation you need with ease. Really is. Let's go to 2.8. 2.0. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good too, which should be natural when you close it down a little bit. Well, the autofocus is very responsive on it. That's for sure. The autofocus is really nice and responsive. Let me see. Roy Rigsby says third-party lenses are getting really good value. Absolutely. Again, Roy, this lens here, right? This lens here is only $299 for f1.8 full metal construction body, full metal. Only thing plastic I saw was the bayonet hood right here for $299. I don't think we used to get that. We used to get the plastic, 50, what do you call it? The nifty 50 plastic wonders. Okay, when I first started shooting 13, 14 years ago. Now it's full construction for $299 for a mirrorless full frame. That's why I wanted to check out this lens, is because I know there's photographers out there that, especially in this time where, funds are tight, but they want to better improve the quality of photos. F1.8 lenses can do it. They also have an 85-1.8 too. So this would be a magnificent lens if you're in doing portraits. If you're doing weddings, just started doing weddings, a f1.8 85 lens will seal the deal for sure. And a 35 would be great during your, what do you call it? When everybody's dancing and having a good time, okay? This would be a great time to use that lens. And again, look, compared to my hand and the camera, the lens is actually a really good fit for the Z6 Mark III. It really is. Exactly. They used to be called the Plastic Fantastic. That's right. And that was $200 or 200 plus, Except Canon. Canon had their nifty 50 f1.8 for like $125. But Nikon's was like $200. So you could get a full metal jacket, if you will, all for $299 for 1.8. You can't be, that's pretty nice. Really, really nice. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing a full review on this lens. I'm going to be planning at least 2 photo shoots or 2 photography scenarios. I might do a photo shoot in street photography and then share with you my experience of this lens, okay? Because aside from photography, I see myself using this a lot for casual shooting, right? Being a 35 mil, I can still create some separation with the 1.8. It's giving me great low light performance because of the 1.8 aperture. Me personally, I may shoot more at like 2.0. Okay, that's the same aperture I use for my videos. I use a 50, then I shoot at f2.0. So I think I'm gonna do a lot in 2.0 with this and check it out. Maybe some landscape, cityscape stuff at like 5.6, 6.3, etc. I think this would be a great, street photography, cityscape kind of a lens. I really do. Landscape too, but since I'm in the city, it's going to be cityscape, all right? What kind of photos do you guys think I should be testing out with this lens? What kind of photos? Oh, okay. Roy says, I find a 28 and 24 much more useful. I do and I don't, right? I think a 35 for me still gives me the ability to be more photojournalistic, So it feels like you're there and you're not, right? You can still create establishing shots, and that's good for me, Oh, street. Okay. All right, Robert. Street. We could do that. I was thinking the same thing. Check, wandering around and just take a street and see how well it does, especially with moving subjects, cyclists, etc. Then we have Okay, how's it going? Oh, it's going real good. Thank you. Oh, you're a Z8 shooter. Great. I have a Z8 too. My Z8 is, I think I just packed it away, but I got it. Okay. Oh, the 75 1 point. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's a good one. Here's the 85 version of the 7 Artisans right here. Okay. Here's the 78. That's the 85 1.8 and the 35 right there. And you can see they're roughly just about the same size and everything, which is pretty cool. Okay. The 85 is slightly taller. You see that just a little bit. Maybe what's in here is inside the camera, but they look generally the same size and everything. It's kind of spooky. Yep, the T Artisan. Well, technically it's the not T Artisan. It's the 7 Artisan. I think they're the same company, but you know, don't let me tell you. All right, but that's the 85. But this one is for L mount. You could check it out on my channel that I reviewed this. I did a couple of photo shoots using this lens. But today it's about this 85 right here. And yeah, that lens is gorgeous. Okay, so you want to, how are you liking the Z6 III? I love the Z6 III. It's one of my favorite cameras. To me, I think it's one of the best balanced camera, meaning compact, great video, ProRes RAW internal up to 6K, and then great photography too. Okay, great autofocus, most importantly for me. I think this is a magnificent value camera, in my opinion. For those who are professionals and want a B cam, you can't go wrong with the Z6 Mark III, and this is my B cam to my Z8. Robert says start with 28 and 35 depending on distance and subject and area. May even swear by 40 mil. I actually really liked the 40 mil when I had it for the Nikon ZF. I really liked it, to tell the truth. Really did. But when I sold the ZF, I sold the lens. I sold that lens, the 40 and the 28 lens, in order to get the price I wanted. So, oh, okay. Okay. TT Artisan is a different brand. Copy that. All right, you got it. This is 7 Artisan, and I've been liking what they've been producing, and I can't wait to take this out and give it a go. It looks like street photography is the name of the game. Folks want to check out the street photography and see what we capture. We got a 50 and an 85 for portraits, 85 to 135 for headshots. Bam! Yeah, and that's kind of been my jam too, Roy. But sometimes I want to tell that nice establishing shot, and this 35 is going to be able to do that for me. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what I could create with this lens. Oh, you've got a 28mm F2.8. That's nice. That's real good. Okay. Love the Z-Mount. Yeah, the Z-Mount's been open. Z-Mount really was one of the smartest things that Nikon has done that we don't talk about as much as it, you know, give it the credit it deserves. It opened up to obviously better and faster glass for low light capability, and you know, better aperture and stuff like that. But most importantly, I'm seeing so many other third parties being able to adapt to it so well. I guess we need to get used to the plastic lens elements these days. You know, for me, like, I can see what you're saying. I'm not sure if this has it, but I could say it's metal all the way around. This is all metal. There's nothing plastic on it except this bad boy right here. Okay, that thing is for sure plastic. That's for sure. Womp, womp, womp. So, but nonetheless, I ultimately look at that final result, right? Like, how does it look after I use it? What's the results from it? And then judge the lens on that. Oh, does the Z6 III still display the screen and viewfinder white? The HDMI output is being used. Shoot, that's a great question. I don't remember it ever I don't remember mine showing white, you know. Ironically, can I test it out now? guess I could, but I don't remember that. Okay. Oh, I don't have the battery for this thing. I'll test that out and let you know in the future for sure. But I do have a video of me creating a whole video rig with the Z6 Mark III, so you could check that out on my channel, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I have the ZF, then a Z50. Since I no longer shoot events, 20 years, I now just shoot for myself. Oh, there you go. Well, the ZF is a phenomenal camera. I actually really miss that camera, and that's one of the cameras that I wish I still had. Okay, and I may end up getting it one day, especially now that they have the black and silver version. It's pretty hot. I do like it a lot. He says I stream IRL with my camera doing street. Ooh wee, that's what's up. That's awesome. I really like. That's awesome. And my Z8 still shows the screen in clean HDMI or with info I want without the blacking out the viewfinder. Yeah, that's been my experience too. I've never seen a white screen, and it certainly wouldn't do it because I mean, I would have noticed because I use it to shoot my YouTube videos, and when I shoot my YouTube videos, I have the HDMI here hooked to the monitor that's on top, and that's what I'm looking at, and I never have seen a white screen, so, but you got me worried, okay? Got me worried. All right, so that is what we looked at today, the 7Artisan 35mm F1.8 lens, all metal body, sitting here with the Z-Mount on the Nikon Z6 Mark III. Now, FYI, just to let you know, I will be doing a full review on this. Hold on. Let me get you guys. There we go. Oh, shoot. There we go. Now, I'll be doing a full review of this lens for sure. I'm going to start working on this video this week and next week and get it to you guys as soon as possible so I can give you my honest opinion. Now, what it sounds like a lot of you would like me to do is take street photography with this. So what I'm going to do is I'll do street photography and I'll do one photo shoot with a model friend, okay? Just to give like the portrait side as well as some street photography wise, just to see like how does the weight of this lens on this body do after a couple of hours. So far, it pairs really well. It's not like front heavy and it's not back heavy. It's actually a really good balance with the Z6 Mark III. Let's see here. Oh, I don't stream on Twitch. I do mostly everything here on YouTube, quite honestly. I don't know if photographers are on Twitch. Are photographers on Twitch? Shoot, do I have to learn a whole new thing? I do have a Twitch account, though, but I just didn't know that people would want to watch streaming of photographers. But let me know down below if you think it would be worth getting on Twitch as a photographer, because that's pretty interesting. Okay, look at that. I got my Z shirt. Y'all see the Z shirt? Shout out to the Z family out there. Oh, there's a ton of photographers on Twitch. Damn, maybe. Okay, well, it sounds like I need to quit being an old mother woohoo and check it out. All right. If you were a bit sharper, wide open to the corners, a 35 would be great for Astro. Oh, that's true. For Astro, I would probably, look for a 1.4-1.2 lens. I mean, let's be honest, right? As part of a Discord community full of photography streamers. Dang, okay. All right, it looks like I need to check it. I need to check it out. Look at that. Okay, I need to make sure my StreamYard is up to date and then get on this Twitch gang. So here we are right here. And where is it? And again, just in case you did need a good portrait lens that's affordable, they do have the 7Artisans 35 F1.8 too. But today it's all about this 35 right here. Now, with all that said, I'm going to head out of here. I really appreciate oh, my Instagram is @RobertSilverPhotography. Okay? @RobertSilverPhotography. Check me out. I'm very active on Instagram. DM me, okay? Suicidal Cat, DM me. With all that said, I I may get 85 Sue-Ray. Oh, yeah, that 80. Yeah, the Sue-Rays are nice. Hey, if you want to talk about Sue-Ray, check this out. Okay, look at that. Sue-Ray. Okay. Anyway, I like their stuff too. But nonetheless, I really appreciate you all coming in and hanging out today for this quick unboxing. It's nothing major. If you have any questions, comments about this lens, let me know down below. I left the link in the description section for you to check it out for yourself, and it's in Z-Mount, and I believe it comes in probably E-Mount more than likely, and L-Mount. But with all that said, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed what you liked, smash that like button on the way out. I'm Robert Silver, and until next time, keep shooting and stay creative. Thank you for watching, everybody.